Oh, geez. Mom's calling. Call her back. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What's your problem? Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Andy. Hi, T. Lazy. Good morning, Nicole. Good morning, T. Lynn. Child of God. Good morning. You say you finally caught a good. That's because I got to be out a little bit earlier than normal. Hey, nah. Teddy's in an uproar, so I'll probably have to put him out the room. Good morning. Good morning. Jump right into it then, y'all. I got to get up out of here. I got to get up out of here. Everybody's good this morning. Look at you guys, so beautiful. Beautiful. But you know what? I got to make this announcement before we get started. Welcome, welcome, welcome to One Pap Opinion Talk Show, you guys. Welcome, welcome. I see a lot of people in here that miss the One Papoose Live. Don't forget, you got to go find me over there. I know it may be a little bit difficult, but it's over there, and quite a few people has found me over there. Get on over there, find that channel, and I'm subscribed to it because I'm over there where we're going to have a little bit more fun. But let's get started, you guys. I just want to bring this up, and then I want to touch on like 2 topics before I go on with my day. I slept good. I'm ready to go back to work. Got to go clock those dollars. You know, if it don't make money, it don't make sense. Good morning. Oh, we got a child of God and woman of God. Look at there. Amen. 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 Patricia Castro. Good morning. You say good morning to Teddy. All right, let's go. Let's go. This right here. I don't know if I have a problem with it or not, but I'm going to touch on it, you guys. And over here, we don't have the screens and stuff, so we're just live chatting. So and I work with my phone over here. And I know it's old, but you know me. I follow up behind all of the stuff that gets pushed out there first. Gets pushed out first, but let's do this. I do not own the rights to this video. Me and my entire family appreciate all the love and support you guys have given to my brother Robert. Robert asked me to ask you guys to please stop protesting in front of the MCC. Every time you guys protest in front of the MCC, there's danger for Robert. So we love and appreciate the love and support that you guys are giving. If you want to protest, please protest anywhere else in the city of Chicago other than the front of the MCC. Come on. If you love and you respect Robert, you can do
Okay, you know that they watch the girls in the car and go through my other stuff to the post.
Because every time you guys protest in front of the FCC, the guys there, they get angry and they take it out on Robert. So, for me, the entire Kelly family, we're asking you, please support him in another way, and this will help tremendously keep him away from any hurt, harm, and danger. From the Kelly family and Robert, we appreciate you guys. Thank you very much.
I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, just one thing at a time, though. One thing at a time. Oh, in the middle. Okay. Yes. Yeah, but then there has to be like a wall or something. Like what's gonna block it off? Mm-hmm. But what's wrong with turning the other room into a bathroom? That was mom, y'all. That was mom. Y'all know how it is when your mom called. You can't decline the call. I had to get the call, so my apologies to everybody out here. I apologize. I apologize. Let's talk about some Bruce real quick. You know, let's talk about some Bruce real quick. Let's do that. Bruce Kelly, I have a problem. I don't know about you guys, but I have a problem. The channel, because I do not have the moderators in here, you guys got to go find that channel because I am over there and it is under this one right here. That is the channel that we were on last night and we had a good time. We had a good time. I woke up, I see it is in the stream out there. But yeah, you got to go find the One Papoose channel. It is not, I repeat, it is not the One Papoose Harris. Do not subscribe. I'm going to go on today and delete that One Papoose Harris up out of there. That channel is from 7 years ago, you guys, 7 years ago. So it does not exist. There's nothing on there. That was a channel that I was going to start doing with family things and recording them and show everybody how much fun that we have up in here every day and stuff like that and watching the grandkids grow. But then I was like, you know what? That would be boring. Nobody wants to know about how other people's family is growing, except for the ones that is, you know, on your what was it? Brandy's brother and the housewives and all that stuff. It's like people aren't really interested in people that is already making money and it's already out there with the bright stars and, you know, flashing lights. So it would have been hard to draw attention to my family when people are already have their gravitation to who they wanted to watch. So I was like, you know what? Nah, I'm not going to do that. It's kind of funny though, you know, because when you got the broke people in the ghetto and the gutter people out here, nobody says is interested in what you have to say at all. They're only interested in what the rich people and the wannabe rich people all the way up top has to say. They like, y'all like that kind of drama. Yes, girlie, you missed last night. We were on. You missed it. Curtis, I think it was quite a few people that were in there. Good morning, Curtis. Trigger and Loving was there. And I was popping the channel, girl. I was like, oh, I got this shit. I got this shit. So, but my problem I think I have with Bruce is that he comes out to make the announcement about he talked to his brother and Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, and he stated that his brother did not want protests done down at the MCC building because it is bringing harm to him. Well, a lot of us know that the MCC allegedly supposed to have been on pandemic lockdown anyway. To my understanding, there should have not been any inmate roaming the halls and of that sort. So I don't think that it's the people from the protest, the supporters from the protest that caused any harm to Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. The government allow the harm to come to him. So with that being said, I don't think that I am in an agreement with saying that to stop the protest, because that would be just like we had the one lady, I believe her name is Charlotte. It's like, there we go again, allowing someone to dictate your constitutional rights, meaning you have to stop doing this. It is constitutional rights to do so. And with that being said, if it is constitutional rights to have the freedom of speech and to protest, wherever you see fit, and as long as it is in a safe and conducted manner, no burning down this and no blowing up that and no shooting of this, then I can't see why that the government, whom knew, they knew, the warden knew, they all know. They know that this protest is headed this way. To my opinion, that they should have done everything that they should do when it comes to security, purpose, security protection, up over Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, and as well as all of the other inmates up in that MCC. We had the first protest, and we didn't get any feedback from that, and we were at the same spot. Or Mr. Bruce Kelly, he comes out and he makes this announcement that he did talk to him. I think the part that bothers me about it is that that's the only information that you got. Hi, Big Red. Good morning. Good morning, Vat. Good morning. Peace and Harmony is here. Good morning, you guys. Casey, good morning. And Basic Mom, good morning. Dee the Diva, good morning to you, sweetheart. And Lachey, I think I'm getting you guys. As you guys can roll up the screen, then I can get you. It's absurd. It's nonsense. It's just, aren't we just tired of people taking away what you have the right to do because of this situation and because of this situation? Well, all they have to do is rectify the situation that went down in the MCC building, and you can still allow the people to have the rights to do whatever they choose to do, as long as it is the right way. And everything that we did at the protest, was absolutely right. We didn't do anything wrong. I got to make you guys laugh right now, because there is sometimes that Teddy doesn't want to hear my voice. So he'll scratch on the door to leave up out of here. A little rude, little son of a little rude, little son of a. I feed you, I take care of you, but I guess I was annoying his ass, and he had to get up. He was like, "Let me up out this goddamn room. You talks too much. Goddamn, y'all see the damn dog? He over there." So he gone in the room. He went in the room with my daughter. He's gonna climb up and snuggle with her, and probably whisper to her like, as she go again up in there talking. So, and I can't get no sleep or whatever. So Teddy was like, "Let me out." So, but that's my boy. It don't matter. That's my boy. But I think that it was wrong. I think that maybe Mr. Bruce Kelly, you stand your ground. You know that people are out here supporting him, believing in his vindication, wanting him to have his voice heard, wanting him to be innocent before guilty in front of the social media. So I can't understand, like, why wouldn't he be? You say Teddy ain't said, not today, Lachey. But and that I can't understand. It's like, you know what? You are from the streets. Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly is from the streets. You know street, you know thug, you know it. And it was like, okay, so stand you guys ground. And you have to, you his brother, so take your ass down there and be like, these people got his back. Y'all just gonna have to keep shutting this goddamn building down or whatever. When I say that, good morning, Tilda. What I mean by Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly is from the street. He grew up around some of the hardest freaking thugs out there. He did. Good morning, Black. It's Magazine. Good morning, sweetheart. How are you today? You know, I'm sorry. Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly is not in a castle. Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly does not have catering to him at all. Swag his goddamn pants and start demanding shit just like everybody else does up in those goddamn jails. When they want to make a phone call, God damn it, I want to make a phone call. What more can they do to him? They're already holding him, according to Mr. Greenberg, and definitely no bail. They trying to do that. Hopefully it's successful coming up here September 4th. Hopefully Mr. Greenberg once again can pull that off. But I'm just at the point now where you know a person's background and where they came from, along with Bruce Kelly. He could have reversed that around instead of being passive and said, don't do this, don't do this. No, tell your brother to knuckle the fuck up. If you bring your ass up in here in my cell, it's going to be trouble in motherfucking hell up in here, because it ain't paradise. It's fucking trouble. Leave me the fuck alone. Those are my people out there that is supporting me. That's what I expected to hear from a goddamn phone call that he claims that he has had with Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. And that seems to have been the only phone call. Get it that I get it that phone calls could be limited to like 5 or 10 minutes or whatever. That's all the information that you got with the phone call. You're not going to give information out here about he's doing well. Mr. Greenberg is working on things to the best of his ability of vindicating Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. You're not going to tell us who is the bad people on the team. You just don't have no other information other than that. That just made no sense to me. And that's why I have a problem with that. That's it. You just came on to do a 1 minute freaking video about Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly says to that they don't want us to protest down at the MCC. So I do, but I do. Mad respect to him, to all of his family, all of them. It's just that I just be having that problem. Like I say, when, I don't know. It's just family coming out of the woodwork on everything, but nobody is behind the people that is behind Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly to say, fight. You guys go out there and you fight for him, and you fight for him. It's just that you just don't. They did, so it'll be not against the supporters on what not to do, but on the government of what they should be doing. They failed their job. The supporters hasn't failed. So I guess my question to the ladies in the chat and the gentlemen in the chat, since they don't want the protest down at the MCC or go across the street a mile away, what else other ways to support Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly? Only on social media? Is that enough? Is that enough? What other ways would the family would like for Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly to be supported, other than constantly giving money out your pocketbook, or other than social media? What other ways can you show support to Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly? I don't honestly believe that he's getting and reading every freaking letter that comes in there. It's a lot of letters. It's impossible. It'll take that man forever to read and get through all of these letters up in that building. You're talking about hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of letters coming from someone who everybody claims that he has this little disability of reading. But he's getting hundreds and hundreds of letters and able to read through them and decipher it and have time to write everything back. She said, is the mayor there? I don't even think the mayor is involved in anything with Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. I really don't. I think that she just fell back on this one and just allowed Kim Fox and the other people to be involved and let them handle it to the way they choose to handle it. And I agree with James on that one. I am at that point. Well, no, James, I kind of been at that point where if it's not Greenberg speaking on it, Doug Anton right now, because he is still his legal attorney for New York, it's like I don't hear anybody. It's like I don't really hear it. Girlie says, in her opinion, just in case that there's a slight chance there's truth about the lockdown due to the inmate banging on the windows during the protest, I personally wouldn't go in front of the MCC for Rob's sake. Okay, she says that she doesn't believe that. She doesn't think that the protest should be held right directly in front of the MCC. Okay. Okay, D. That's a good suggestion. Just stand from in front of the door. Yes, that's a good suggestion. Love Beauty says that we should just have the one spokesperson, and she doesn't want RSK harm. So those are some good suggestions. So just, I guess maybe we could get word to Mr. Dubowski to, I guess we can cross the street. I guess I don't know. Maybe to just keep moving it, just and not stopping and standing there. Will it be okay to just keep walking around the building, just keep it moving? If we keep it moving, then there shouldn't be no threat to anybody. Hi, Lady T. Good morning. Anyways, I just always feel like that it doesn't matter what you do out here. There's always an anchor, in the boat to hold things back. Sometimes you feel like it's damn if you do it, and it's damn if you don't. We're going to do it this way. We're going to try to uplift Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. We're going to keep his spirits up. We're going to let him know to continue his fight through this journey, which is a very difficult one. It's just so difficult. This is hard, but it's damn if you do, damn if you don't. Had the march, it got shitted on. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter what you do out here. And, I'm going to ask you this question. What do you guys, do you ever wonder what will be said if there was no noise out here for him? Yeah, he'll be lost in the system. He'll be definitely lost in the system. That's a fact. There was no noise out here about Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. Just like the noise, I have to say, with Mr. Bill Cosby. They did the protesting and they did the protesting, but in all, you didn't really hear much about Mr. Bill Cosby. You really didn't. After they did the protest for it and he went to trial, and he ended up behind the bars for these couple of years before his house arrest. It took his wife to come back out and say that, I'm back out here and I'm doing this and I'm doing that to get my husband home or whatever. Then all of a sudden the noise came right back, but it died off. It did. It died off with Mr. Bill Cosby. It was like he's gone. And that was it for the people out here. That was it. There was not no 4, 5, 6, 7 protesters behind that to release Mr. Bill Cosby. It died. And with that being said, if you have all of these people out here and nobody says anything, good morning, Trigger. Good morning, Cassandra. Good morning, Vat, Miss Wanda. Good morning. Sincerely, good morning. And Lady T, good morning. Yeah, you'll lose them in the system. So it's damn if you do, damn if you don't. And that's just crazy. Melissa says that she thinks that he would give up by doing the protest. It picks him up. It gives him some relief. And I agree with that. I totally agree with you, Melissa. But right now we have a problem, according to Bruce Carey, who came out and said that he spoke to him. He spoke to him and said that it's, he believes that if there's more protesting out in front of the building, that it can bring more harm to Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. Me, on the other hand, good morning, and Dream. Good morning. I guess because like I say, I know street life, and I know it. And right now, I get it that Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly is behind bars. And I get it that he lived a royalty type life, anything that he wanted, nice homes, nice cars. But that's not there right now. So the mentality of Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly has to do a goddamn 360 until he's able to resume the lifestyle that he's used to having and what he worked for. But baby, R. Kelly gonna have to thug it up. He's gonna have to goddamn it get them push-ups on and be up in there with I wish a nigga would. Period. Those are my people out there. What's wrong with it that way? You can't be soft. Your whole freaking he can't be soft. No, you can't be nice now. It's enough with the nice shit. It's enough out the window with that bullshit. I wish a nigga would come in here. I wish you would. What they gonna do? Put another day or two on a time that he ain't even been sentenced down to do? What they gonna do? I do understand that, girlie. I do. I understand it. I understand it. I understand that the protests outside of the building could cause some disturbance in the building. But when you have so many conflicting stories about what went on in the building, who do you believe? What do you decide to do? First, it was they were all shut down or limited of movement inside of the building because of the pandemic. Then now it's Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly was asleep, but now here we have an inmate who is roaming the freaking building or got past a guard or possibly paid by somebody allegedly to come in to do these harmful things to him. What I'm saying is that you have a warden of this institute down there, MCC, who is liable, who is supposed to be protecting everybody with the power of what is hired in that building, and that is correctional officers, hired paid government officers that's supposed to be coming in. They know that Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly is a celebrity. They have a celebrity in their institute. And it is imperative that this warden and these correctional officers, police officers, protect this man by any means goddamn necessary. Anything's necessary. So it's almost like the protesters are taking this hit on this and allowing the MCC to have their way with not doing their job correctly. It's what I'm saying. They're not doing their job correctly. Alongside, like I say, with Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. Thug it up and beat a nigga's ass if they come across his threshold up in there. Number one, because you bringing this goddamn pandemic in my circle. And I don't want it. Number two, okay, D. Okay. And number two, the correction officers, they failed me. Number three, now they're trying to take my supporters away from me. So just imagine that. Take the supporters away. He never hears from no one. And then he just sinks into that freaking depression. So it's like a no-win situation of what we have right now. She said that's why it's safe to be sorry, so no one knows the minds of those inmates already being jealous of chaos. And it was proven then apparently chaos protection is not in the staff's of the best interest. Absolutely. Absolutely. I asked that question too, Cassandra. We did it the first time. We had no problems. We had no freaking problems. So, and I don't want to allegedly think that this person was paid. I would like to check the person's commissary. Why isn't that the person isn't out there known about who's done this? Why are they keeping him more protected? Why don't we, the public don't know about that? Why haven't the news showed that? Because they'll show you your attacker on the news, or who robbed the bank, or who was in the for instance, what was it over in Warsaw? In Warsaw, and when that the young guy, he was able to walk the streets with an AK. And with an AK, right? He went and yes, he was being attacked a little bit by the people, or provoked by the little people. Yes, he could have gotten scared or whatever, but he turns around and he aims and he shoots all of these people, right? He shoots these people. And you got one, I saw four squad cars come by along with the big armor truck, right? That damn white boy was coming down the street like this with a goddamn AK swinging from his side, and not one of them stopped to say, hey, well, what's going on? What, you get on the floor, get on the ground. They ain't tase him, they ain't do nothing. He was literally trying to turn himself in right there. But they wasn't having it with him. They kept rolling right past him. He ended up back in Illinois to his mother's house, where his mom turned him in. That made no sense to me. But when all said and done, they had his picture up, and then they had some more people pictures up who also had guns out there and was provoking this guy. But here we are now, because it's Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, and he was provoked inside of a federal building. You get to know everything about what happened to Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, but nobody has learned of who this guy was that attacked him. So why is he being more protected than Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly? There's no pictures, there's no background of him, there's nothing, something about tattoos. That was it. That was it. And I was like, okay, this is some bull crap right here. But yeah, I guess one thing to check is, was there an increase on his books of commissary or whatever? There's ways to finding out if this particular guy who felt the way he felt because he couldn't get commissary or whatever the case may be, that I'm going to attack Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, which happens to be a crazy ass reason to attack people. But I get it. We'll attack. People get mad. He has been made progress as it is being made. So I don't know. I don't know, because like I said, this here one is led by Mr. Dubowski. So I guess Mr. Dubowski has to make that choice of whether to move the protest a little bit ways from the MCC building to allow Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly to have his safety, to continue to be safe up in there. But now, what do we blame it on if they are not by the MCC and an attack happens again? Then do we blame the government? Because right now it seems like nobody wants to blame the government. Nobody likes to fight the government. What's up with that? Nobody wants to attack the government. The government is just that damn powerful, huh? That is crazy. That is crazy. So, I don't know. I just see that if he loses supporters outside of the MCC, I do possibly see like, okay, where are they? Where are they? Why don't I, and it's like, okay, well, what am I going to fight for? The only people that he has behind him is iffy people all on the goddamn social media. That's all you see out here. People say this, people say that. I got a phone call. I did this, right? Because I'm the man, and I'm the mentee, I'm the cousin, I'm a this, and I'm a that. There's no other good news about Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly on this social media. Nobody puts it out. Nobody puts it out. Nobody. And that is sad. That's sad. The only thing that can be done up in here on the social media is people reading his indictments and his motions. You get to sit back and you get to hear how Mr. Drunken Larry continues to attack on him, which does nothing but erupt from the other sides and on a rebuttal, and that's it. That's the only thing social media has going on for Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly on here. She said the staff is to be blamed. The staffing is hired by who, girly? Who hires the staffing? That's to me the staffing is minions. I'm the person where no, you got to hit it from the top. Staffing is just minions too. They do what they are told to do from someone up top. But like you say, the government has to change the laws. So, but we'll see what Mr. Dubosky's decision is. I'm not leading this protest. Mr. Dubosky is, and we'll see if Mr. Dubosky will change up and not go to the MCC building. I don't know. Shady says that Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly has been up in there over a year. Why now? Why now? That's a good question. Why now? And after the second protest, there was a first one. And we stood down there and there was the same knocking on the building, the same warden, everything was the same. We got nothing behind that. But then we run a second one, then all of a sudden some guy's able to get inside of his cell as he's sleeping to attack him. Something to think about, right? Something to think about. But I just, it's weird. Damn if you do. And the only thing that at this point that I think that I would rather say to Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, if I was able to speak to Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, gotta let go of that princess shit. He's got to let go of the pretty boy shit. You is not in a castle. He is not in a fucking castle. He know how these streets get down. This is not his first time up in a goddamn federal institute. It is not. He's got to thug it up. He's got to call his shit like he owns his shit. That's his fucking room. Don't bring your ass up in my room. I'm sorry. He's got to knuckle up on some shit. It's time to play hard. They playing hard. It's time for him to play hard. Not that hard where you with acting crazy, but he's got to stand his ground. He's got to stand his fucking ground up in there. He's got to start demanding some shit. Then people are up in there looking at him as this loving person. Oh, as this person that can't read and can't write. It's like, no, that's bullshit. Yeah, I know they said he was asleep. I get it. They said he was asleep. Absolutely, girly. Absolutely. Yeah, I know. They say he was asleep. They say he was asleep, and I get that. But usually the person that's asleep, and when you are attacking, I'll put it like this. If I'm asleep, in India, you came in to attack me. Do you know the person that is asleep will attack back even harder because of the shock? You're in shock. It's like, oh, so you don't know who the fuck you fight. You just stand your ass up and start fighting back hard. It's like that. It's like, but only thing that turned out is, thank God, they said that he is doing fine, that there was no broken bones or anything of that sort. So that's a good thing. Let's just hope that after this scenario, this tragic event to Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, that the Curtis, you better know, shit. I'm telling you, you know people that if you catch me off guard and you want to swing, those usually the people that come back hard on your ass. See, but the story, like I said, should have said was Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly beat nigga ass down. He is on his way to the hospital, and that's that. Because you know what that's going to send out? A message to the next one. Don't try me. I may sing, bump, and grind and step in the name of love. But my next goddamn song is I will fuck a nigga up. And that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I changed that damn song up quick up in there. Matter of fact, I'll be laying up in there singing me some gangster shit. I wish a nigga would. Y'all got bump and grind fucked up. Not up in here because it's jail. And jail is jail. It ain't for pretty people. It ain't for loving, sweethearted people. It ain't for people that be walking around going, I love you, man. You know, sleep good. That ain't what jail is. That ain't what jail is. Shit. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, y'all. And like I say, I'm a supporter. I'm a fan. But now it's time for a 360 on that ass. Shit. I'll be checking them damn security guards too. Listen here, nigga. I want your ass right here 24 hours. Don't nobody get up in here. God damn it, get him somebody and put their ass to work for him. Shit, you got money. I'm sorry, he got money. Ain't nobody in the world finna tell me that Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly is broke. Nobody. Nobody can tell me that. Nobody. Nobody. Ain't happening. Shit. Listen here. That's just how jail is. The same way you want to people up in there, they get the cigarettes in there, they can get the phones in there, they get private protection up in there. Shit. I'll be up in there like, listen here, nigga. You gonna get $50,000. You stand your ass right there outside that jail. You work for me now. That's just how jail get down. You work for me, nigga. Shit. You work for me, motherfucker. Not for no goddamn motherfucking government. You work for me. And if anything happened to me, that's your ass. You stand your ass out there. You gonna get paid when we get the fuck up out of here. But you gonna make sure I'm safe up in this bitch. It's jail. It's jail. Mm-mm. Now, let's go on, you guys, because I said I was going to bring y'all probably 2, maybe 3 different stories. I want to change the subject. You know, I know you guys hear, and everybody likes to hear with Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, but I like to kind of switch it up on here. You know why? Because this is one of my fans here too, you guys. I like The Weeknd, you guys. I have been to like the Weeknd concerts. Everybody's still doing good up in here. Can I get a thumbs up if everybody is doing good up in here? D, I am going to put this in here for you. And there's that for that line. But okay, everybody's good. Let's switch the topic over to see what happened to The Weeknd. First, let me see if I can bring you guys up something before I do that. The Weeknd apparently looks like he got his ass beat too. Everybody, this must get your ass beat week. I'll make sure I'm staying out the way, y'all. I don't want my ass beat this week. But this whole last week coming into this, everybody getting their ass beat out there. I don't know what's up with that shit, but I'm staying out the way. I don't be wanting bitch bust my damn face and nose. I'm too old to be out there fighting y'all, but that don't mean that I won't beat a bitch down. Now, let's not get it twisted. I don't mess with nobody to provoke any arguments or nothing like that. Should I be, when I stop at Dollar General to get my water, there'd be a lot of, the talking girls and everything up in there. I'd be like, shit, let me go down this aisle. Because if I bump this girl, I could tell with the way she talks, she going to be one to get it in, right? Bitch, I got to go to work. I ain't tired. I'm too tired to be getting it in right now. I don't want to get it in. Now, here, take the goddamn $50 and go get you some old Dollar General shit, because I ain't got time to be doing that. But it's so easy for people to want to fight out here. It's funny. It's like they'll fight you over anything, y'all. Anything. Wait a minute, I got to find this file. Oh, jeez. Okay, we're going to go there. I hope you guys enjoyed the One Papoose channel, though. I had fun over there learning all the screens and stuff. It's pretty fun. It was fun. Let's see. Let me see, where are they? Okay. talking about the weekend, but I want to show you guys something before we get into the weekend. So let's see if I can find it without getting into any trouble, because I know YouTube with the music is crazy. Nope, it's not on there. Nope. If I can find it, I probably didn't move the goddamn things. Let me see. Oh, here we go. Let me see. Let me see. Nope, that's not the video. Well, I'll be damned. I guess I probably moved them, y'all. I probably moved the darn video. So, okay, I'm just going to talk about it because I probably moved it onto my portable hard drive. Yeah. Okay. So I don't have it here. Okay. Well, let's do this. It says, what happened to the Weeknd's face? Why was he bloody at the VMAs? That's right, you guys. Hit that like button, like also y'all hit that like button, like she said. Hit that like button. The Weeknd is blinded by the light and bruised in the face. What happened to him? It says at the 2020 VMAs, the singer who took the VMA for the Best R&B and Video of the Year for Blinding Lights appeared to have a broken nose and black eyes. He was bleeding during his performance. And didn't he know he was bleeding? This made it sound like he got his ass beat on stage. Like he went on stage to do a performance atop of Hudson Yards in New York City. But don't call 911 just yet. It was makeup. That's some crazy shit. The Weeknd, whose real name is Abel, I don't know it, Tasfaye, embraced a similar battered aesthetic in a short film. Oh, he was doing a film before, which has the same name as his most recent albums and the most music. The 30-year-old adopted that. Glory looked be blood and red jacket included when he performed. He was also seen on the streets of New York last week like that, most likely when he pre-taped part of his performance. Okay. So he was he was apparently still in his makeup that he is doing for a looks like a part in a movie or something like that, and then he left there to go on stage for the VMA, and it apparently looks like his makeup or something started to run or some shit, and so he ended up looking like this. But they were all worried that he had gotten beat up, you guys, because the makeup showed that he had the two black eyes and fake blood or so coming down his thing. So I don't know. Mr. Dubowski is here. Good morning, Mr. Dubowski. Good morning, Miss Fat Dip. I told everybody good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. So okay, here I am thinking that Mr. Weeknd as well had, came into an altercation, but that was not the factor. He was filming for a movie as well, and then went to do his VMA award, and I guess the makeup and stuff started to run. So apparently they thought he got his ass whooped, but I guess he didn't. I guess he didn't. Now let's talk about the offering a disaster assistance, which is back open again. And I guess because you people all the way over there in the South or something had a bunch of tornadoes or something that came through and did a lot of damage to people property. Good morning, Beauty. Good morning. Guess that's what happened. Right now they have opened this SBA loan back open to the people that has small businesses. And as well with y'all did, Miss Fat. So according to this, I guess it did a lot of damage over there. So for those people that had a lot of damages, they also have opened this back up to homeowners as well if the property got damaged as well over there for up to $200,000 to repair it. But the home thing is just kind of weird that it says that it's offering up to $200,000 when most homes, I believe, isn't that what your insurance would cover? And whatever the insurance wouldn't cover on your home to replace your home, maybe the SBA should be a second outlook for those type of people. I don't think that I would take the whole $200,000 for the home. I think that I would use my insurance that and that I pay to insure my home and whatever else that they don't cover. Then maybe look into the SBA loan. So for renters, you can borrow up to $40,000 to repair or replace your personal property. So if you were in that storm or things over there where it hit pretty hard and you have lost personal property, I'm pretty sure that you'll probably have to produce your receipt for your $800 TV and your $3,000 sofa and whatever, and you can claim up to $40,000, you guys. If you're renting and some things got damaged in your home from the storm over there. They also have economical injury. Hello, Tanya. But this is only for small businesses. So if you had a small business and most nonprofit organizations suffering adverse financial impacts of disasters with or without property loss, you can receive up to $2 million for working capital to help pay obligations until normal operations resume. And I believe when this first came out, according to the SBA loan, a lot of people applied for that loan and there was absolutely nothing wrong with them. Half of the people did not own business or whatever, but somehow they were able to fabricate whatever the fuck they wanted to fabricate on this goddamn paper to receive the first batch that came out to the people, which was $10,000. And there you have it. So a lot of people are still walking around balling if they didn't go and spend the money up crazy. I'm not even sure if you have to pay this loan back, but I keep hearing that you'll have to pay this loan back and they will somehow take it up out of your taxes where you kind of don't know that they're taking it, but they're going to get some pennies back off of that. If you are interested in applying for this loan, you must go to disasterloansassistant.sha.gov, or is it SBA.gov. You want you some money, you want to try to get a lick, or you want to do it the right way. If you lost your businesses, if you think that you had damage to your property with the storm that went through, that is the place to go to and fill out the application, send it in, and see if they'll deny or approve you. It's up to you. Go get it. Me, I stay away from this type of stuff if it does not apply to me. So that's that with the SBA loan. I think that they probably will make it very, very hard to very, very hard to get this time. So I don't know. All of a sudden, your mayor in Chicago, Mayor Lightfoot, says that Chicago faces $1.2 billion they're shortfalling there, and I don't know why. Maybe they stopped building all the fancy ass bridges and shit, but they do need them. Chicago needed a desperate repair down there because Chicago, they was really kind of getting a little raggedy down there, but maybe here they are need more money. Everybody needs some goddamn money. Everybody needs some money. Well, let's talk about your next stimulus check that you probably won't never see. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. How many of you guys in here think that you will get another stimulus check? How many of you guys think? Put a 1 in the chat if you think you're going to receive a stimulus check. Good morning, 312. Good morning. Good morning, Renee. I see y'all, Harlem. I see you, Sharon, Tracy. How many of you guys? What? Also, you put a 2. Nope. Y'all say nope. No stimulus check. Nobody. 2. Y'all don't think y'all can. Oh, y'all so optimistic. Y'all say 2. Well, y'all don't. Y'all should listen. So y'all don't trust that your Democrat and Republicans would never come to a decision to say, you know what, send him another round. Y'all don't see that happening, right? Okay. Well, according to this one right here, workers will see smaller. Well, let's start with your taxes first, because I think that we were told that you will see more of your money coming home because your president, Trump, was going to reduce the federal taxes, your taxes on your paycheck coming home. So that way you will be taking home a lot more. To me, it seems like that they're working to see which way it would work. If he can get the taxes reduced and you guys are bringing home a lot more money on your paycheck, then you have the Democrats and the Republicans, and I could be wrong on this. This is just my opinion, sitting over here saying we're going to hold off to see if Trump is going to reduce this. Well, if you got all these people and now they're taking home a lot more of their paycheck, then why the hell should we agree to come together to say, well, we're going to send more money out here in the economy? I think that's what I think the fight is all about. I do. But let's talk about what Trump says about the lowering the taxes. He says that it is to get more money into the pockets of the Americans this year, but the move also means that those same workers will get smaller paychecks for the first 4 months in 2021. Did you hear it? So if Trump goes and takes and reduce your taxes right now, from let's say starting tomorrow, and he does this, and this goes all the way through the end of the freaking year. Now we roll into 2021. He said on here that, however, that you will start seeing smaller paychecks coming next year, which should tell you guys that they're going to recollect. They're gonna gain back all of the money that he reduced down so that you can take home a bigger paycheck now. Isn't that crazy? It's damn if you do, and it's damn if you don't. You say then it's going to drop. Yeah, it is. So if he decides to allow it where you can take home a whole lot more money now through the end of this year, at the beginning of the year, he's got to find some kind of way to recoup that money back, which is take more back now at the beginning of the year and send you home with less. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? And this is your government. It's like these are the people that you go out here and you vote into office, and all they do is just gamble with people's lives. Latrice said, I don't need it. I'm at the point to where I'm saying, if we done struggle all of this time, people, we could just continue to struggle on than to allow the decisions that the House continues to make where they gamble with people's lives. And it's crazy. But yeah, that's what he's saying on that part. On Friday, the Internal Revenue Service says that, and the Treasury Department told the employees that they would be liable to pay back what they defer from their employees' paycheck under the executive memo. So workers won't face a huge tax bill when they file 2020 federal taxes. To accomplish this, employees would take double the Social Security tax out. You're laughing. Of the employee's paycheck in the first 4 months of 2021 to pay Uncle Sam for the amount deferred at the end of 2020. According to Iceberg, the vice president of the government affairs at the payroll company of ADP. Essentially, employees are going to notice that their net pay is going to be reduced next year in roughly equal amounts to what was increased in September through December. For that reason, we thought employees are going to have an opinion about this. Well, I got a goddamn opinion about this. And my opinion about this is you have already allowed the country to continue to go back out here in this pandemic. We have opened up everything with limited hours. Everything has limited hours. Everything has a limited of people in the stores and in the grocery stores and everything, right? So to me, it's rolling. And I have to sit here and say, you know what? Screw this shit. Just leave shit alone. That's what I want them to do up in this house. Leave it alone. Don't fuck with the taxes. Don't increase. Don't drop. Don't do nothing. Don't with the stimulus check. It's hard to say because we do have people out here that do not work, that is unable to work. So those people like that, maybe they need to just solely identify those people. Some of them they have because some of those people are receiving still a reduced, what do you call it? Unemployment or the social stability, whatever check that is, that was $600. See, I'm not into, I don't know all that stuff like that because I never used the stuff. So, but he reduced that down from 600 to 400. So they're still receiving some type of money out here. But with everything else, when it comes to, I think, the working people, I just want to say, just leave it alone. Don't touch us. Just leave us alone. Just let us be. Don't do shit don't raise up no money. Don't lower down. Just leave us alone. Don't just leave us alone. That's just how I feel. Go and help the people and scrutinize them very, very well. And if they are in need of the $1,000 or the $1,200 to get groceries and things like that, scrutinize very, very well. And just put, goddamn it, another one check in those people's hand and let's move on because it's open out here. It's open. A lot of businesses has folded, closed under, they didn't want to wait or whatever. But, this is crazy. It says that the guidance also puts pressure on employees. The defer was supposed to begin on the 1st, which would be today, and run through the end of the year, according to Trump's action. But because the guidance came out so late, the employees won't be able to implement the deferred immediately. That notice coming out 5 o'clock on Friday gave us exactly one business day to respond. He said to keep in mind employees run their payrolls well in advance of payday. So some September payroll was being run early last week. I got to go online and check my damn check, y'all. This is scary. This is scary. So how many of you guys wants to move out the country over there? I think, what is it, Canada? They're getting about $4,000 a month, $4,000 to $6,000 a month, and other countries is receiving a substantial amount of money a month due to the pandemic. So with that being said, when it came to the stimulus check, you guys, I don't think that I would hold my breath on it. I don't think I'll hold my breath on it. I think that you got to get up. You got to go out there. Got to nail some type of part-time job or something to keep your head afloat out here. So these people don't care. They are already getting an annual a salary. They're doing just fine, and they're not going to miss a beat on a suit and a salary. As long as they dressed for it, they gonna get paid for it, and that's just how things work out there in the world. So I wish everybody the best out there, and keep your heads up and everything. So I think that that's all I wanted to bring to you guys this morning, and I'm glad that you guys showed up so that we can throw our opinions on the protests, and hopefully some of the opinions would get weighed in. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not. Mr. Dubosky is leading that march, so if he takes the people to the MCC, I guess the people will end up at the MCC. What do you do? Damn if you do, damn if you don't. One word of advice to Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, who I support 100%. He's going to have to knuckle up. Knuck if you bug. Y'all know that song? I'm sorry. Hopefully he can still keep his spirits up and continue to carry on his fight until he is able to see his attorneys pull him through on this one. Second round for him. So that's all I have today, you guys. I can open up the phone lines if someone wants to call in and give their opinion on some things. That'll be fine. I still have about 30 minutes here to kill. Yes, Renee, he is. Miss Wanda said that the unemployment 600 a week was higher than the normal rate. So, okay. Deborah said that that was the makeup for the song. Well, baby, somebody didn't put it on right, or they had them high beam lights, goddamn it, beaming on his face. And I love The Weeknd, and I can't find my video to show you guys. Oh, I was out there. I was like jamming. I've got to find it. Although I can't play the music because YouTube be tripping on the goddamn music. Let me see. I can show you guys my video of me fooling around at work. I go to work to fool around. Let's see if I can get it up. Here I am at work. And there you have it. That's what I do at work. That's what I do at work, you guys. I do some work, but when I have some downtime and I want to walk around the building just to mess with my coworkers or so, yeah, I'll walk around and do some crazy shit like that. It is what it is. It is. I'm a fun person. What can I say? What can I say? I am a fun person. What did I say? Now, I can also show you guys. Nah, I better not do that. I'm just gonna do some crazy stuff. I am gonna do it. This book of when he telling y'all his stories. I always look at that picture and I'd be like, boy, that's Booker when he tell y'all. That was so not right, was it? Every time I look at that picture, I'd be like, look at Booker. And I know that's not right. That is so not right. Let me get my butt up off of here. Okay, so you guys don't want to call in. Everybody's opinions. I try to read them all. Eyes. Hello, hello. And Iris. Hello, hello. She says, I'm only thinking of you. That's what's up, Iris. That's what's up. It is funny, Wanda. I can't, every time I look at that thing, it is hilarious. Hilarious. I'd be like, boy, if that ain't goddamn it, book him. I don't know what he is. I'll be like, look at Bookham. All right, let me see if I can find one more thing for you guys. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, geez. I'm just enjoying the killing time with you guys right now. That's all. That's all. But I'm pretty sure that video is in here, but I just have to find it. Damn thing. Let me see if this one is it. This one might be it. She say shout out to Teddy Jerome. Teddy got mad at me and was like, "Oh, you talking too much. I'm getting out of here today." Teddy was like, "I got to go." Teddy left me today. I just posted the number in. I did. So how many people in here has actually been to an R. Kelly concert? Okay, so it's a loan and not a grant. Okay, so there y'all have it. Borrow that money if you want to. You'll be paying it back. Okay, well, look at Secret Sister showed up. Secret Sister showed up in the house. We're leaving, Secret Sister, so you're kind of late. Tiff, Tiff. Tiff, Tiff. What up, what up? Hello, hello. Well, you guys, I gotta go. I got things that I need to do before I get to work. Secret Sister, thanks for showing up. Thanks for showing up. Here I am at the concert. I believe that's the opening for Mr. Weekend's concert, you guys. Yep. Just out having fun. So I do get out and I get fun. And that's, I'm not going to touch on that subject about her, but I believe that some things that the lady who, wanted to, oh, wait, here we go. I found it. Okay, let me see. Girl, I don't qualify for nothing. I get turned down for everything. I do not own the rights to this music, you guys. I'm going to go show y'all at the concert. I know they probably blocked my video. I do not own the rights to the song. I am showing my video, YouTube. I have fun. I get out. There was some expensive seats too, y'all. Woo, baby. There was some expensive seats right there. So everybody in here, you guys been to an R. Kelly concert? Huh? Here I am again. I feel it coming. I feel it coming. That's my favorite song, y'all. No, we were 4 rows back. 4 rows back. When it's something that I really want to do and I really want to be there, yeah, I'll pay the money for it. So those seats there, $500 a pop. That's crazy, ain't it? It was 350 to 500 in the area that I was in. I think it was somewhere around there. But girl, yeah, when it's something that I want to do like that, yeah, I'll pay quite a bit. I don't mind paying. So, like I said, because I think the only time that I did get to see Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly up close was on the rooftop of downtown Chicago. I think it was the Hyatt or something like that, and he was doing a show, pool. He was it was a pool roof side little concert or whatever, and so many people was invited. Or so I was up there at that one, and we got kicked out of that one, like I say, because my sister wouldn't stop grabbing his feet or some shit while he was in the water, and the security was like, "You guys gotta go," and I was like, "No," and he was like, "Yes." And I cussed, but I was like, I was so mad at my sister that whole freaking day. Yeah, I was like, man. We paid this and we bust ass to get down here to get to this concert. Y'all old ass had us kicked out. Can't you behave any goddamn where? You can't behave. I don't know. But y'all know what? Let's get up out of here. I'm going to go head to work and I will see you guys later. I hope you guys enjoy your show. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for giving me the likes. On some little topics that I chose to talk about. You guys missed the show over on the live stream on One Papoose. Y'all got to get over there because we had some fun over there last night, and the girls were helping me and it was popping my screens, and it was nice. I do see it in the streaming up there, so go check it out. Tell me, how you like it. If I'm, because I'm just a nobody now, but I'm trying to work and be with the sisters out here and also the guys and build my virtual relationship with quite a few people out here as well. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share my channel. Don't forget to hit that One Papoose up over there, though, you guys. You're going to be missing out on me. You're going to be missing out. Secret Sister, I'll talk to you in a little bit. D, I hope to hear from you. I've dropped my number in the chat room. I did. With that being said, I am out. Secret Sister, Latanya, Tilda, Casey, Sharon, Demetria, Eyes, and Tilda, Keiko, Harlem, Jamie, also Miss Wanda, Renee, Tip, Valicia, each one teach one, Jerome, girly girl, Polara, also India, and Jennifer Tolbert, Renee Lord, and Polaria, peace, my love. Iris, shout out to you, Iris. Deborah, Miss Vern. Who else do I have in here? Lily Lett was in the house. I'm sure gonna miss seeing Miss. He talks too much, girl. You told everything that wasn't true. And Tracy, oh, welcome, Tracy. Welcome. Latrice, welcome. I rise solo. Progress. Shout out to you, Nakia. Shout out to you. Who else am I missing? Casey showed up. Thank you, Casey, for showing up and showing me your support as well. Dipped in chocolate showed up. I hope you're enjoying that holy matrimony of your wine glass, sweetheart. Renee Lar 312 showed up. Shout out to you. I think I got you guys. Anybody that I have missed, I am truly sorry. There is some other ones that I do know was here. I send shout out to you. Thank you, Trigger. You have a good day as well. Get on up out of here, you guys. Enjoy your day. I'm going to go make some money. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. I'm looking forward to showing you guys the support cards that I'm going to be putting around in my county. I'm going to call them awareness cards. We don't expect for everybody to be on board about Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, but what we will do up here in my county was bring some awareness to what is happening to him. That's it. You can't make everybody do when they choose not to do. We all think and do differently out here in the United States of America. So with that being said, bless you guys. Have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. And I'm out.